Morning everybody, Straydog Billy here doing song number 801 in 801 days in a row. We started doing one song every day on August 7th of 2020, and here we are more than 2 years later doing another one. We're going to keep on doing one song every day, posting it on my Straydog Billy YouTube channel until homeless dogs and cats are no longer euthanized in the shelters because they are extras and they don't have room for them anymore. We're still euthanizing today across this country in the shelters, 971 per day, almost 1,000 per day. That's got to stop. Please check out the website, straydog.org. That's where I got the nickname Straydog Billy after co-founding that no-kill dog shelter, Straydog, back in 1994. We'll talk more about Straydog in a minute. Today we're going to do Eric Burton's Colors, the band Black Pumas. Here we go, 2, 3, 4. Guitar. When I wake up to the morning sky first, baby blue just like we rehearsed. Get up off this ground, shake leaves down to the brown, brown, brown till I'm clean. Then I walk where I'll be shaded by the tree, by a meadow of green. For about a mile, I'm walking to town, town, town in style. All my favorite colors, all my favorite colors, my sisters and my brother, see them like no other, all my favorite colors, yeah. Little guitar, you play it. Short version, there's one verse. Straydog, no-kill dog shelter. My first wife, the late Pat Arnold, who sadly, tragically, suffered a brain aneurysm while she was out taking care of the dogs one day back at the shelter in 2003, over 19 years ago, and she very sadly passed on the next day. We had started that shelter, Pat and I, back in 1994. We started Straydog No-Kill Animal Shelter, and we became a Texas nonprofit corporation in 1997 with the official name Straydog Incorporated, and then that led to applying for and receiving from the IRS in 1998 501c3 tax-exempt status, making all donations, all contributions to the shelter tax deductible to the fullest extent of the law. Straydog is still going strong today, now led by my second wife, Juana Vasquez Arnold, who had worked for Pat in the earlier years, and she had to leave for a while. And she came back to the shelter after Pat had passed on. We got a hold of her, and Pat had always said she was the best employee she ever had, and she could run the shelter. So I, of course, got a hold of Juana, and she came back. and has been the shelter director ever since. And we got married about 3 years later. And she and I have been running the shelter all the way up until just recently when I finally retired to doing one song a day on my YouTube channel. Now, all 3,500 animal shelters across this country are adopting out 3.2 million, 3,200,000 dogs and cats every year. That's the average right now. It's a tremendous accomplishment. All shelters, and that's 8,800 dogs and cats adopted every day on the average. 8,800 per day adopted on the average across this country from all the shelters. All the shelters, including Straydog, deserve our financial support to help us all continue to save these precious lives and find them a home. Now, there's a very tragic side, a very sad side to the overpopulation problem, and that is that we as a society are still using euthanasia. It's legal. We're using it to kill extra dogs and cats. When the shelters fill up, they have no more room. They have to start euthanizing the ones who have been there the longest. Today, we are still on the average euthanizing 972 dogs and cats every single day. Almost 1,000 per day. In 2011, it was 7,000 per day. In 1970, it was 41,000 per day. So we've come from 41,000 per day back in 1970 down to less than 1,000 now, but that's still way too many. In addition to more and more adoptions, what can we do to stop this horrible use of euthanasia to kill? Even though it's a humane way to kill, it's still killing these wonderful, beautiful animals who have already been born. Euthanasia is meant to be used for terminally ill dogs and cats, fatally injured dogs and cats and other animals, so they don't have to suffer. That's a good use of euthanasia. We at no-kill dog shelters use it when a dog has terminal cancer or whatever, and we have to take him to the vet, and it's a terrible process to go through. But it's the right thing to do, but not to kill the extras. We got to stop that. Now, how can you stop it? In addition to more and more adoptions, we have to get control of conception. Stop conception. You stop conception and there won't be any more born that are going to be killed later on. There won't be any extras. Stop conception. And how do you stop conception in the dog and cat world? Spay and neuter, everybody. Spay and neuter your pets, please. And anybody who has a male dog, and there's a lot of people out there who don't want to castrate their male. They think, well, for whatever they think, it doesn't matter. If you give him a vasectomy, then he'll never father another offspring. Please, everybody, spay and neuter. Let's all spay and neuter our pets and end this overpopulation problem that leads to the killing of the extras. We'll be back again tomorrow with another song from the Straydog Billy One Man Band.